Hi there! Here's how I throw my donuts on the wheel. Start by centering your clay, as you normally would, and then when you open it, instead of going down just to the bottom 1/4 inch or whatever, you're going to go all the way down to the base of the bat, so there's a hole all the way through the middle. Hook your finger and kind of try and open it a little bit more on the bottom than you are in the middle. That helps get the donut shape. I like to flatten out the top before I start to open in between my ring of clay. You want your inner wall to be thicker than your outer wall because we need the inner wall to be pulled taller. Press down your base and remember to check your width with the needle tool. You're aiming for anywhere from 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch. Spend a little time compressing the bottom, again, as you normally would. We're going to pull the inside wall up, the outside wall up, and then join them together. I like to start with the inside wall. When you're pulling this, you kind of want to pull it like you're making a bowl, right? So you're aiming your fingers back towards your other shoulder so that it opens more and you're getting that stretch. And then you can come in and pull up the outer wall. I kind of coned that in so you could see what I was doing better. Normally I would just leave it. So you bring the outer wall up, kind of curving it in, trying to keep the wall straight. Don't let that one flare out. And you're aiming for similar thickness. Now this is really important. You can't leave water in the middle, so make sure you sponge it out. I start by bringing my outside wall in, and then I start folding the inner wall towards the outer wall. Be wary of thin spots because it makes your life harder. And then this is where the magic happens. It's easier than it looks. You basically just slowly, this is real time right here, join those two sides together. Then you're going to take your handy dandy rib tool, that's the key to this project I feel like, and start running that rib along the edges to compress the seam. So I always try to make sure that my rib is moving so that I don't get any flat spots, and I try to keep that top side round. Use your sponge to get rid of any water that's soaking in the middle because you don't want it to weaken your base. And then once you have dried off your donut, you're going to use the rib to slowly start smoothing over that seam. The more that you smooth back and forth over it, the better connection you get, the less likely it is to split on you, and the rounder you can get the top of your donut shape. Again, that's real time, so this is a slow process. Once you've finished and you're happy with your shape, you're just going to wire it off. Obviously, the bottom of the donut is not going to be round. We'll fix that later with trimming. Let me know if you'd like to see a tutorial on that as well. Thanks.